Okay, so this video is initially a reaction or response to your Average Atoms video, which is linked below, but it's also peripherally related, at least, to the discussion that Dan Brown and Mikola and a bunch of other people had about education. So as the direct response to your average atom, I am a theater major. I am a sophomore technically now, and I have never changed my major at all, and I don't envision that I ever will, because theater is actually what I want to do. Now, the reason I probably won't change my major is because I didn't decide to go to college right out of high school. So I kind of found my career path before actually entering. I tried out a bunch of jobs and then just kind of figured out what I wanted to do before I ever even entered college. So I don't envision myself ever actually changing majors. Now the part that's peripherally related to the whole other discussion. Adam asked if the people who had completed college had gone on to a career that was related to college, to their major at least. And my response to that is basically that college, I feel like, in a very real sense, is not necessarily about the major that you take. Really what college is about is teaching people how to think, and then how to interact with the world, and then secondarily and kind of as a bonus, it's about networking. So for me, especially in my career, it's who you know that gets you the jobs. And I think that that's fairly universal as far as any kind of career goes. If you know the right kind of people, you can get the right kind of jobs. Now, yes, some individuals will just have the great skill set that will get them the jobs no matter what, but I think almost universally that if you have the right connections, you can get the jobs you want, even if you don't necessarily possess all of the skill sets that they are looking for. So college is a great time to do that because you're a student, so you don't have any, yes, we have expenses. Adam talked about the dorm expenses and the rent and all that stuff. Yes, certainly we have expenses, but it's certainly a lot less, and you can get student loans or grants or scholarships or all these other funding options to pay for those. So you're basically living in a bubble of, freedom. So you get to go and try new things and experiment. That's why college is such a huge experimental time. You get to do those kind of things because you have the time freedom and the financial freedom to do pretty much whatever you want. And when you are exploring a major, you're picking up connections, professors, or people working in the field when you're doing research, or on-the-job training when you're doing internships and all these other things. That's really what I feel like the college experience gives to people more than anything else. So the Dan Brown argument that modern education is about inputting a bunch of facts and then outputting them on a test, I feel like for me at least, and for the kind of the way the education system is built nowadays, it's not about the facts or the whatever because it's about networking. It's about making those connections. It's about making the right kind of friends that are get you the right kind of jobs and have the right kind of references to get you in the right kind of grad schools that will then again get you into the right kind of jobs. That being said, I love what I'm learning in all of my classes, really. Some of them are very tedious. Like my English class is really tedious. I just have to write papers when I know how to write now. Turn in my first rough draft, really, and I get an A in the paper, so it's kind of ridiculous. But, my ethics class has been really interesting. I like being involved in my own education and really making those connections and making those friends and making those what will soon to be my colleagues, basically, making the connections with my colleagues. So, yeah, I guess that's about it.